Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another crypto video, and today I have a very important update for you guys on Polkadot. Yes, Polkadot has some amazing news and I'm actually very excited about the project, and today I want to kind of explain why I'm so excited and what I think will be going on for them. Having said that, we're going to start this video out by talking briefly about what it is and why Polkadot, then dive into some of the most recent news that I think is extremely important, and then kind of end it off with why Polkadot has such a high potential in the short and medium term. Having said that, Polkadot right now is the 11th in the ranking, doing pretty damn good, and Polkadot is basically a next generation blockchain and layer 0 protocol that unites multiple specialized blockchains into a unified, scalable network. Polkadot was designed as part of a broad vision for a fair, secure, and resilient web that protects users' interest by design. Really generic, right? Let's quickly cover why, because the what, it's again like almost any single one of these platformers. Polkadot is a little bit different, and you'll see it right here why. Polkadot is designed to allow individuals to take back ownership of their digital information from powerful third parties by enabling a web where our data is safely secured from central authorities and internet monopolies. By providing the foundation for a flourishing ecosystem of layer ones, Polkadot enables new business models, services, and organizations, and even entire societies and economies to take shape and thrive into the future. In short, Polkadot aims to take the revolutionary promise of blockchain technology to the next level, providing a way for different purpose-built blockchains to connect within a scalable ecosystem and unlocking secure cross-chain communication. By the way, guys, not a native English speaker. In simple terms, Polkadot is the blockchain of blockchains, allowing many different types of chains to work and interact securely together within the same ecosystem. And that's actually the fun part about Polkadot, and says that they're connecting the blockchains to one another. It's not just a layer one on its own like we see with most. No, it's basically called a layer 0 because it allows these layer ones to connect with one another, which is rather interesting. However, that's just a brief little talk about what it is. If you want to know just a little bit more, I would highly suggest you go to CoinMarketCap and quickly read through this little section of what is Polkadot so you can understand it a little bit better. Or just type in what is Polkadot to the internet. You'll find the deep dive right here. You can read every single part about what they do or why they're so important. It's all over on CoinMarketCap too. However, I think for today, it is most important that we just get a brief introduction to what it is and then go more so into the news. If you guys want a more deeper introduction into why it's so exciting in terms of a fundamental perspective, let me know in the comments down below and we might get into it. Now, once more, guys, if you are a Polkadot holder, make sure you let me know down below in the comment section. If you are enjoying these daily crypto videos, make sure you press that like button for the YouTube algorithm, but also so I know that you guys want to see more Polkadot updates and videos. So, by far, one of the most important pieces of news for right now is this right here. And it's funny because this was posted about half an hour ago. And even though some sources say it's confirmed, some don't. And what basically happened is 3 financial moves for Barcelona to help make it afford Haaland, a football player, a soccer for you US people. What happened is there's some speculation going around right now that Polkadot could become the official sponsor for FC Barcelona. And for all of you that do not know, this is a major deal if they can get it done. Now, apparently, FC Barcelona still gets to choose between Polkadot and Spotify, and we don't know officially which of the two is going to be. But this could be a major deal if Polkadot actually gets this done, because as we've seen with crypto and a couple of these other cryptos that go for these partnerships, you get such a huge amount of exposure for yourself. It is insane. And so even though exposure and price increase are not one-to-one, I mean, they can be exposed to everybody. If nobody wants to buy it, it won't go up. But the fact that Polkadot then is going to literally step up their game so severe to become more known than almost any crypto in this list, because it's literally going to overtake Terra, not Dogecoin, I don't think so. I'm going to say Terra, Solana, and Cardano, which are also the platforms in that sense, ridiculously quickly in terms of how much it's known. And that's such a major move. Now, once more, I'm not sure exactly how it's going to fare in terms of price, but in terms of adoption, that could be a major game breaker or a game changer. And so the only question that's going to be on our minds is Polkadot going to be picked? We can't say yes, we can't say no because we don't know just quite yet. But that's the big discussion going around right now for Polkadot, and that's by far the most major news we've seen in a very long while. The fact they're getting into it and the fact that they actually were capable of getting this far into it, that it's a choice between Spotify and them, it's already a really, really major deal. And I think kind of that at Barcelona, might actually choose a spot like Polkadot purely because it's something revolutionary and new, and they might also get a lot of attention for themselves that way. But that's just my thoughts, though. All right, there was a little article which I guess it can kind of connect this chapter of the exciting news and the next, which is why we're excited, with each other. The question is: Polkadot buy another Is Polkadot another buy opportunity after the current dip? I don't know. Can I read properly? Is Polkadot buy opportunity after the current dip? Yeah, this is hurting my brain a little bit. But at least what I expected it would have said was, is Polkadot a good buy right now after the dip? Guys, these videos are not financial advice, not legal advice, and in no way, shape, or form am I trying to say you should copy what I'm doing or believe what I say, because I might be wrong about some stuff. I might not have the correct information. What I do, however, want to let everybody know is that I'm trying my best to kind of get information from different sides, not look from one side and kind of get a fuller picture. And what I think about Polkadot right now is that it's indeed a very good opportunity right now, because for what we're going to talk about in just a second, plus the news that we've just gotten, there's quite a lot of appeal for the Polkadot price to go up and for the excitement in Polkadot to keep increasing over the short, medium, and even long term as well, you'll see. So value locked in DeFi climbs higher, Polkadot TVL spikes, Terra Luna's 21% shed. So what basically happened was Luna had a really major crash right now. And of course, the money that's in there has to go somewhere else. Now, since Polkadot has been on a rampant rise, basically, in expansion, you can see here, Centrifuge secured Polkadot's parachain slot, announces Akala and Moonbeam integrations. What Polkadot is basically doing is they had an incentive where you lock up a huge amount of DOT or whatever much you want it to interact with their protocol, so to speak, and to actually participate in parachain auctions. So to say, basically, there are projects who participate in the auction. You're basically funding and putting your money to making one person win the auction, or one company, or one project. However, if you're doing that, it basically locks up your Polkadot for a significant amount of time, which creates scarcity. But also, in real sense, it creates a value locked in Polkadot's ecosystem. As we move on, these projects are basically allowing for more DeFi and more capabilities for the Polkadot ecosystem as they win. And so since right now it's like round after round after round, they're winning and new projects are onboarding and coming on into Polkadot's ecosystem for the parachain slots. Well, yeah, they could literally break the game, because we don't know necessarily which ones are going to win or which ones are going to come in. But every single time one comes, we know it's properly backed by a lot of freaking DOT in there. And we know that every single time that one of them comes out, it's going to, first of all, have really easy interoperability with the other Polkadot projects, and it's going to have some major backing by the community, because that's literally what it was meant for. That's how it goes. But to kind of do the long story short here, it's locking up a lot of Polkadot, and it keeps on expanding with more and more projects being added. Look at this. A Star Network raises $22 million to boost Polkadot's interoperability. Polychain Capital led the round, with Alameda Research and Crypto.com Capital also contributing into Polkadot, which is rather funny, because I would kind of think that maybe Crypto.com has actually made something like this possible for Polkadot. Because I was thinking, how do you ever get yourself on a shirt like that? You need to have the proper connections, right, to even be appealed, basically. Or you just got to put the money down and they are like, okay, I don't know about that. But then I'm thinking, well, Crypto.com, I believe, has done this a couple of times before. Maybe they were like the introduction towards the multi-centi-million-dollar deals or something like that. And last but not least, it was 3 possible reasons why Polkadot is playing second fiddle in the Layer 1 race. Timing of parachain auctions and the lack of interoperability with Ethereum may have impacted Polkadot's token price and its competitiveness against other Layer 1 protocols. And that's the only negative side that we can think of, which is the limited interoperability with Ethereum type of things. So basically making your DeFi that has to do with Polkadot and your DeFi that has to do with Ethereum kind of really stand alone, which a lot of others don't have, basically. Then again, I don't think that's a bad thing, because if you truly want to be a competitor, a lot of these competitors say, well, we're competing, but we're working together in competition, so we're ultimately coming out on front for both ends. And Polkadot has taken a little bit of a FU approach, where they're like, you know what, we're not competing with a friendly approach, we're competing with a hard approach of, we know we do something better, we know we do something different. People come up to us and come into us because we do something the other way, so to speak. Man, my English is not so perfect today. I'm trying to get out these words, but it's not as easy. In my head, it's also clear, but it's sometimes harder to explain. But hopefully you guys get that little thought process of how Polkadot does things differently. With all the projects they're onboarding within their ecosystem, basically, it's completely standalone, where with the majority of other protocols where we basically interact with DeFi with, as I've basically explained in a couple of videos before when we're talking about yield farming, you can use a lot of protocols on different blockchains, right? But basically nothing works with Polkadot, which might be one of the reasons why it's not gotten the crazy adoption as quickly, or why the TVL might change in that regard. But right now they're picking up the pace, and it might be because right now things are starting to climb up for Polkadot, starting to climb. I don't know, I'm just really excited about that for the near future for Polkadot. But yeah, guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I think I did a good explanation of why we're excited and all that stuff. I might have missed something really important about Polkadot right now, guys. It could really be so. There's so much to talk about with this project anyway. I just wanted to actually do an update on the Barcelona thing. And then I was thinking maybe I should add a little bit of spice to it with some other pieces of info. But there's really quite a lot to talk about when we're going into Polkadot. Like, it kind of goes on. The list is pretty severe of everything that we can talk about in that sense. So we're going to kind of skip that for today. Even the relay chain stuff. Oh my days. There's so much stuff to talk about here. But if you guys want a more deeper in-depth video about what Polkadot is and how it works together with a couple of other cryptos that you guys know, not Ethereum obviously, but a couple of others they're working together with quite severely, let me know in the comment section down below. And I'm definitely going to get another video out to you guys pretty damn soon about Polkadot if you guys are interested. So yeah, I'm just quickly checking here if there's anything really nice that you guys might want to know about in terms of what we just got ourselves into. But I don't think so for right now. I don't think that is necessary. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. I know a couple other things, but that will make this story a lot more difficult for today. So I don't think we should actually be doing that. All right. No, I don't think so. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. See you guys again in another one later today.